Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Yellow. With me today, I have Connor.
Hello there.
And Bob.
This is my final intro line.
And today we are here with MTSU, merely the setup, pack numero 10. And we have...
Spanish.
Yeah, I speak fluent, not Spanish.
Okay.
But little MTSU pack. Today we have 4 whole stories, not just 3. So let's get going. First off, we have Comics Zone by Jacob C. Paris 2005, requested by Meldo. Thank you very much. And
Thank you, MeldoWiseau.
And Connor, give us that description, please.
Okay. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog and Comic Zone crossover, and the description is, Sonic is sucked into the world of Comics Zone.
Oh, boy.
What better title for a Comic Zone crossover than the words Comics
Zone. Yeah.
No one has taken this title.
You know half of what you're getting. It's on the tin.
Well, there you go. All right, let's get started. There's 2 chapters here, and I'm really excited. I see the word count is 134, so I'm really excited to know what's in chapter 2.
I also want you to note that is important to note. 2 chapters, yet this is merely the setup, and you'll see why. You'll see why.
And also, I love how chapter 1 is just called 1.
Yeah.
1.
1.
All right. Hi, guys. This is my first story, so please don't judge it.
It will be judged. We are judges and executioners today.
Yeah.
We are judges.
I didn't realize everything I'm seeing is title case.
Yeah.
Everything in this story is title case.
All right.
That's how
That's
you
what
do.
happens when you're in Comic Zone.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we start off with Sonic in his world hangout out with his friends and stuff.
Okay.
Dude,
His world
he hangs out with his possessions.
I like that his world hangout is out.
Yeah, it's hangout.
Hanging out all over the world.
Hanging out.
Would it be weird if I
hanging out with the family?
Yeah.
Would it be weird if I called my dick my world hangout?
Yes.
Yes.
Sonic just walking around with his world hangout out?
Yes, that is
I
really
am
weird.
Gonna say that's weird.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I agree with Connor.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Okay. Then he hears a noise outside.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm channeling. I'm channeling Sonic Adventure Knuckles over here. Oh no!
That shook the house. That's Tails. That's my Tails.
Okay.
I'm not doing any better than that.
All right. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Okay. we need a Matt here for his. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Then they went outside. We're whispering our narration now.
Okay.
We don't want to startle whatever it is that shook the house.
Fair.
We don't want to startle the house. That's what makes it shake.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Too much information, Tails. They started looking around, and then Sonic spotted something.
Golly, this is taking a long time to get to where he could have just spotted it.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys, come check this out.
Okay. Knuckles, that is the second time you're saying the same thing.
Okay.
Knuckles doesn't even want to speak. He has a soundboard of himself, on his phone, and he's just pushing the buttons.
He's just pressing the OK button.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
He has an idea of knowledge.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Idea.
Oh. They got closer and realized it was a portal.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Okay.
This plot device that we've never seen
enigmatic
before in
portal.
anything.
I think what you guys meant was okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, no. A portal? But why is there one here?
I don't know.
Let's go in it, guys.
Okay.
Okay. So they don't even get sucked in. It's just like, I'm bored.
Let's just jump into
Should we step in?
weird
Yes.
interdimensional
Okay.
portals.
Okay,
I also
well, that's
like
the end
that-
of chapter 1.
So let's move on to chapter 2 to complete
Oh.
this setup.
Uh-huh.
Last time on Comic Zone crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
The-
Oh, no. It's saying this is the last time
Oh,
on Comic Zone crossover.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's
This is
yeah.
the final time.
I mean, if
grand
you
finale.
listen, if you want to know what happened last time, just go back to the previous chapter and read it again. It's only like 130 words.
And I gotta say, I love the one review they've got. Hey, where is Comic Zone located on this site? I couldn't find it in games, so where did you find it?
Oh my. Okay, so what you do is you
I'm
go.
not interested in your story.
What you do is you click on the at the top where it
Browse.
says Sonic the Hedgehog plus Comic Zone crossover. You can click on that, and then you can just go to Comic Zone crossovers, which shows. Well, no, that doesn't bring you there. Fuck, never.
Yeah,
mind.
no, that was
No,
just taking you to
this-
the crossovers.
Yeah.
This guy was hunting it down across all of the internet, and this was the only lead he could get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you know what? Maybe Comic Zone just there is no fan fiction for
It's
it.
possible that nobody wants to make Comic
I
Zone
mean-
stories.
I mean, to be fair, if you go to Comic Zone
Sorry,
crossovers,
if you go to Comic Zone under games, it's there. It's right there.
oh,
I just
Then
went
how
to
could-
games.
then how could they
Colony
not
Wars,
find it?
Coma, Comic Zone, Command and Conquer. It's like it's right there.
Then how did they? Not
And Mastercaster's the only one who's posted in it.
Oh, so he did find it eventually.
He did find it. He just wasn't looking
Wait.
well enough.
August 2020, back to the other story.
That was February, right?
2020. I think maybe Master Zone had to create the Comic Zone
Oh,
Oh,
the Comic Zone?
page.
yeah.
Zone, yeah.
Not to be confused with the zone for the story Comic Zone, which is set in Comic Zone
Right.
with Sonic.
With Sonic, because it's a zone.
Why didn't you
get
just
it?
name it Sonic's Zone?
That would have been clever.
We're not here for cleverness.
No, exactly.
If
We're
we,
here for MTSUs.
yeah. Speaking of MTSUs,
Oh boy.
smooth transition. Thanks, Connor. The next story is in the show 13 Reasons Why, and I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be in 13 Reasons Why because it's called "How I Fell for a Killer," a Nalu story, and I think Nalu is supposed to be Natsu and Lucy from Fairy Tale.
Well, all I could say is I loved Dylan Sprouse in 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 13 How I Fell for a Killer Nalu story by N Dragon. Hi, I'm Lucy, and this is how I fell in love with a killer.
I also love the website a.killer.
Yes.
And there are no quotation marks and almost no periods in this, so I'll just read it.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Lucy, and this story is about how I fell for a killer.
Whoa.
It was a early Saturday morning. Lucy had been called by her dad, now this is not in first person, called by her dad to come to him so they can go to Jude's. Jude is Lucy's dad.
Wait.
Okay.
So she was called by her dad to come to him so they could go to her dad? What?
maybe Lucy lives with the mom. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't realize, but called by her dad.
Called by her dad to come to him so they can, I suppose, then go
Okay.
to him?
Wait, no,
I'm
no.
on my
I'm sorry. The parenthetical continues on the next line. Maybe that'll explain it.
Okay.
Okay. So they can go to Jude's. Jude is Lucy's dad, by the way. Secret location. Oh. So Lucy can do something for him.
Oh.
Okay. So they're going to Jude's secret location.
So first she's going to him, and then
And they
together
just-
they're going to the secret place.
Okay. So that does
Okay.
make sense. Lucy was called by Jude so they could go to his secret location. Got it.
Yes, that totally. Hey, daughter, do you want to go to the secret place?
Also, my name is Jude. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
They arrive at the location that turns out to be a prison.
A
Jesus
special
Christ.
secret location, which is
Uh-huh.
jail.
Hey, daughter, do you want to go visit a prison?
Hi, daughter. I've had a prison secretly for a long time. How would
the
you feel if
secret
you found out your
prison.
dad secretly had a prison?
I'd be like, when and how do you have the time
to
like,
manage
to
a
do
prison.
this.
Are you?
Yeah.
I would think my dad was a serial killer.
I mean,
I
maybe the
thought I
pri-
knew him, but apparently he has a prison.
I mean, maybe the prison is above board. It was just a secret to you.
That's not okay.
Yeah,
That's
just
not
a secret
at
to
all
you 'cause I
okay.
never told you.
That
He just
doesn't
never-
make it okay at all.
He just never told you about his second job.
Son, this is perfectly legal. I have an LLC, and this
Yeah.
was founded, and here are the tax records.
Where are the
and
guards?
audits for
Where's the
10
It's
years.
like we don't have any guards. This is a prison for one.
Oh.
I have a single cell in my basement.
Okay, now I am leaning back toward the serial killer thing.
Yeah. I mean, if that's suddenly the situation, then
Okay,
yes.
well, maybe
Okay.
there will be some more details.
Yeah, maybe. They arrive at the cell 777. Sort of implies a lot of cells.
Yeah.
The label on the stone, the label on the cold stone wall said Natsu Dragneel, warning, dangerous. Natsu
damn.
sees Jude and kicks his cell bars. Hey Jude, with a creepy smirk on his face.
Hey, Jude.
Yeah. Okay, so it's very important to know what temperature the stone wall was.
Cold. Yeah.
Also, Warnimg dangerous.
Yeah.
That's good. And then,
Warn image.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucy looks at him and smiles. Hello, Mr. Dragneel. He glares at her with a mad face. Are you not scared of me? He said, confused and surprised.
Confused.
Dazed and confused.
I also like that he is glaring with a mad face, as opposed to glaring with a joyful face.
Good morning, Dad. Are you going to tell me your secret today? Yes, honey. I have a prison. Let's go meet my friend.
Let's
And
go
then
meet
she
my
goes there and
prisoner.
she says, hello, Mr. Dragneel. Enjoying your stay in my father's secret prison?
Yeah, that implies that, like, she knows
Who he
she knew
is.
this guy's there or something.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know.
You two will talk in private, Jude said.
Why?
Okay.
What is...
Don't worry, guys. This paragraph has one period in it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I am now worried. Thank you.
I'm going to try to do this as... I'll just try. The warden chains up Natsu and... Who the fuck is the warden? The warden chains up Natsu and sits him in a chair. Lucy sits so they are facing each other. So, Natsu, why are you in here? She said confidently. Why are you here? Natsu replied, smiling, I killed 10 people. I was going to kill my ex before I got caught. She looks at him and says, what did I say to Tao to make you want to hurt her? She called me a freak and a waste of space and trash, he said, putting his head down on the desk.
Okay, so that is a lot
Okay.
to take in.
He has a desk?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he was chained
Also-
next to a desk, like at a desk.
Did he, like, start his killing rampage because of what his ex said, but his ex was going to be his 11th victim? Like, he had to go kill 10 other people first?
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Or is it just like, across my life, I have killed 10 people, and then I was going to kill my ex
Right.
directly as the 11th, but
I
got caught.
Yeah, because he
really
couldn't have
like
started
the
with
first.
the X.
I mean, I really like the first interpretation.
Yeah. I'm so pissed at my ex, but I gotta get
Why
some
would she
target
say
practice
that
in
to me?
first.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I better get my bloodlust up.
Why would she call me a waste of space? That's not even a word. That is what's making me most upset.
Yeah.
Well, Lucy has a response, I guess. You't not a freak, Natsu, Lucy said as he lifted his head up and looked at her, blushing. They both are blushing as Natsu got up and stood next to Lucy, hewing her.
Are you?
I thought
Hewing
he
her.
was
It's
chained
Hugh.
up.
Hewing her, saying,
That
that's
too.
the nicest thing someone has ever said to me. Thank you, Lucy. You welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. You welk. She tried to finish as the warden came in and grabbed Natsu off Lucy. Time's up, he yelled as he escorted Natsu back to his cell. Lucy follows as Natsu is back behind bars. He whispers, come back tonight and we can talk some more and bring your dad's keys with you. She agrees and smiles as her dad calls her to leave. They waved at each other as Lucy left.
Okay, so
Thoughts?
I have
Okay.
I mean, I have
if
many
that was-
thoughts and questions
If that
about
was the
everything
nicest
so far.
thing anyone's ever said to him, that's a very low bar.
That is
also,
an
I thought he
extremely
was
low
chained
bar.
up, so like, how did he get up and hug
That's
her?
one of the many questions I have as well, yeah. The other question is, why the fuck did Jude even just, like, you...
Daughter, it's time for you to meet the guy you're gonna try to break out of prison. My prison. My secret
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, that is basic, yeah.
Lucy, I'd like you to meet the warden. I work very closely with the warden, but you've never met him.
Also, I will not tell you his name. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Like,
We're not friends. We're coworkers.
he's just
Either-
the warden.
Either Lucy did know Natsu already because she was very nonchalant about seeing him there, so I imagine like she knew he was there and had talked to him before. But also now I'm not sure because like
I mean,
Yeah.
I
can
don't...
actually totally see her just being polite, but then the dad is just like, you two, Natsu needs some interaction time, so I guess talk to him. And then they fell madly in love in like 5 sentences, and she's gonna break him out now.
I think she did know who he was, but didn't know where he was. And now she's found out that her father has imprisoned him, and she didn't know why, and she's not mad at her dad.
I mean...
And then she talks
Or,
to Natsu and
I
asks,
have,
why
another theory.
are you here? And he says, I killed 10 people. He says this with a smile. I killed 10 people and was gonna kill my ex. And then she says, what did she say to you to make you want to hurt her? Which is interesting because it does seem to imply either that those other 10 people said things that made them deserving of death, or she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Or both.
I have another theory.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They knew each other,
Uh-huh.
and Natsu got arrested and taken to a different prison.
Okay.
And Lucy's dad is basically on Lucy's side and worked to get Natsu transferred to his prison so that Lucy could just take his keys and, you know, break Natsu out and make it look like, you know, Natsu broke himself out or
Oh,
something.
so the whole thing is like a fucking scam. Maybe the dad didn't even have a prison beforehand, and he's just
Whoa.
like, he
just
established
set
the
it up.
prison. It's
Yeah.
got one cell, he's got a warden, it technically qualifies, he gets Natsu transferred, and then he just releases him.
Dad, I have the greatest prison pen pal ever. Please, 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 Dad, can you start your own prison so that we can, like, transfer him over and set him free?
Yeah. And
Like,
he
yeah,
says,
this is a crazy plan,
This will
man.
be the best prison break ever.
Happy birthday, daughter.
I
so
got you
I'm
a
a man who
present.
will do this for... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time skip, the middle of the night.
Oh, well, actually, before you continue, that just the whole paragraph, I do want to say it just, I do think it is just a thing of beauty. Just the structure,
beautiful,
the spelling, the fact that it has one period in it, but it's in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not even like because sometimes you see that in like these fanfictions, like super
One at
long
the
paragraph,
end.
like one at the end, but no, it's like in the middle. It's like about
Just to
halfway.
reestablish, like it's almost like at the very beginning they start going, and you're thinking like, oh, they'll get to a period eventually, and then they don't, and they run through several thoughts without getting a period, and then they throw one in there at the end to just remind you, like, I'm doing this on purpose. Like, I know how to use periods.
I know
I just
periods
don't
exist.
want to. And then they
Yeah, like-
continue.
What thoughts crossed this author's brain, or what events happened to cause a period to finally be put down after so long, after so many different thoughts,
words,
and then
thoughts,
like,
and then they said,
not
"Oh,
have
now's
one
the
put
time."
Down again.
Maybe like what I like to imagine, right, is what is happening is like they just have all these thoughts and they just put those thoughts on paper, and then for a moment there is a pause in the thoughts. Like there's a moment where they have to think a bit again in like, okay, how do I want to continue?
How does the
and
story
in
go?
that moment they put down
That's
a
what they-
period because then they're pausing. So they put
Yeah.
down a period, and then they go again until they run out of thoughts, and then another period will appear.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, in some kind of fucked up logic, it does make sense.
Yeah.
That you would use the periods to give yourself time.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like you had too many thoughts? Just get them all out, and your brain will just run out.
And then just
you'll
press
have to
period,
wait
and you should have a
regenerate.
moment's break. Just like, you can take a breath.
Yeah.
Alright, time skip the middle of the night. Lucy grabs her dad's keys and sneaks down to the prison that Natsu is in. She
Down,
looks up.
so it is in the basement.
It's just in the basement, yeah. She looks up happy as B sees Lucy, hey, Natsu, she said, opening the cell. They run out of the prison, escaping to a forest.
I have to
Natsu
say,
Uh-huh.
she looks up happy as B sees Lucy is just, mwah. That sentence does.
That
it
really
for me.
does have some oven hot food.
I mean,
about
why?
hot
mean,
the food energy.
why they call it an oven when you oven the cold food
really-
out
yeah.
hot eat the food? Like that's a
Yeah.
good question.
I mean, you should learn how
Or-
to say she looks up happy as B sees Lucy, hey, Natsu, she said, opening the cell.
I
Or
mean,
the
Go ahead.
other one that I recently challenged Yella to be able to do.
yeah, the other one that is like, hey, did you know when the man from the McDonald's asked and had mayonnaise and the employee went and put on the side burger and not when the picture was taken, it was mayonnaise and the McDonald's?
Oh,
Crazy, right?
beautiful.
I hate that I know that, but I also
the
like
picture
that I
that
know
goes
that.
with it, too.
Yeah, the picture is amazing. You should definitely.
Like squirted out the entire mayonnaise bottle.
Please, that picture needs to be on screen. Look at this.
Can I just say something about this McChicken that they were trying to make and then squirted the entire mayonnaise bottle on? I don't like that the picture shows it with the bottom bun up. I know that's
the
not
biggest
really
issue.
the main problem here, but it just bugs me. Like, why can't you just flip it for the picture? Just flip it for me.
Also, I do feel that.
I mean, I get if you don't want to get mayonnaise on your hands. That's almost no way to do it. But like, just flip it. You were gonna get mayonnaise on your hands no matter what you did.
I think it should be noted to our viewers that I said that without having that in front of me.
Right.
I
Yeah.
need to scroll way back up in a chat to find that again. So
Yeah.
just a bit
Alright.
showing off on my end. Yes, I
A
am
little bit of a flex.
a little bit of a pat on my own shoulder.
Natsu looks at Lucy and realizes what trouble
Wajat.
he has gotten her into
Yeah.
as he sits down with his head down. Lucy looks QT him.
She looks
sad.
very cutie. Yeah.
Looks QT him sad as she said, "What's up, Natsu?" He sat there silently then and was said, "This was a mistake. I have dragged you into trouble. Please leave me."
Wow, he just had a major
Flip-flop.
shift in mood. Holy
Put me
shit.
back in prison.
Well, not put me back in prison. Just don't follow me and don't get in trouble because of me. Thanks.
Yeah. She looks at him crying. "No, I will never leave you." He stands up with no emotions. "That you don't know what I have done. I'm a monster that deserves to be locked away, so I can't hurt anyone anymore." He walks to a house near the forest, Lucy following, unaware of what he is about to do.
Dun,
Ellipsis.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you feel you deserve to be locked away, just go back to the prison.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
honestly, you don't want her to be in trouble, and you think you should be locked away. Return to the prison, lock the door, go put the keys back, and pretend
like
happened.
nothing happened. Yeah.
Yeah, at
You
first
got
I thought
away
it
with
was- At first I thought it was like, I'm cool with that I killed the people because I said it while smiling earlier.
Yeah.
And I
But I don't
wanted
wanna hurt
to
you.
help break me out, but yeah, I didn't want to hurt you. I don't want you to come with me. But yeah, then by the end of that it's like I am a monster.
I
for
should
what
be
I have
locked
done.
away.
I
Ah.
should be, yeah.
If you feel that way, just stay locked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no one's making you leave.
Hey,
Hey,
this
is
is
with... Oh, yeah, no, you good.
Hey, this is with part 1 of How I Fell for a Killer. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with chapter 2 soon, but for now, I'm going to finish chapter 1 of My True Love. Bye!
The end.
And just like that, they didn't come back with a chapter 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay,
Pour
well...
one out.
Well, we got two fucking reviews. Rock and Roll Zombie says, "Why a fairy tale story in the 13 Reasons Why section?"
I mean,
why
that's
do
one
you
of the
think-
questions that we need 13 reasons for, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then deleted account Chan Rip said, I don't know if you're just really young or if English isn't your first language, but if you don't even know that you have to capitalize the first letter in a sentence and add quotation marks when someone is talking, maybe it's a little too early to be posting stories online.
Hey, fuck you. Let them post whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh, I love irony. Sorry.
They literally teach they in elementary school.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It doesn't entirely undermine your point, like your point.
That's a
makes
real
some
Muffrey's
sense.
Law right there, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
anytime, literally, if you start correcting someone else's grammar, spelling, whatever, you need to make sure that your
you are
I's
on
are
point.
crossed and your T's are dotted,
Yeah.
because you're going to fuck it up, and that's Muffrey's Law.
Exactly what you said just now. Exactly
I actually
everything.
also said I's crossed and T's dotted for something at work like earlier last week. So just like, hey, kind of cool coincidence.
Nice.
The title especially needs to be properly capitalized.
Yeah.
Parentheses, quote, how I fell for a killer in Nalu story. And then, like, they did a house transformation on it to how I fell for a killer. A Nalu/Nalu story.
Yeah. I do.
Okay,
I mean,
sure.
the title doesn't especially need to be properly capitalized. Like, if the title is uncapitalized on purpose, that's fine.
Sorry, I just had like the brainwave of the century that when I'm gonna say it, either you guys will be like, oh, we saw that and I will feel stupid, or you guys will also feel stupid.
Okay.
Nalu stands for Natsu and Lucy.
I said that at the beginning.
Okay, see, that is my brainwave, is that I was not listening to you, because apparently I
It was
just
one of
don't
those.
do that.
There should be a word for when you believe you might be either having a brain wave or a brain fart.
Sometimes
know
have
which one.
sometimes you have a bit of both at the same time.
Yeah.
So anyway, both of your fairy tale stories are in the 13 Reasons Why section, and there ain't a single reason why they should be. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
put them
fair.
into the actual fairy tale story so it doesn't get deleted by the admins if they see it. I love how
The idea of
people
the
think
fanfic
fanfiction admins do anything.
Like
It makes me. I feel like if fanfiction.net was like a city, like in a fantasy world, it's like everyone's looking around going, the guards, they'll seize it if they see you holding that. And then like you look around and there's no one. There's fucking no one
there's
guarding
not
this
even
town.
there's not even guards like at the gates of the city or anything like that.
get-
There's no guards.
Yeah. I get that, like, once every 5 years, fanfiction.net actually tries to implement something or do something, or have a moderation wave, but I love whenever it is like, hey, your story is totally in the wrong section. True, accurate, good for pointing that out, and then the reason they should put it in the right section is not so that people can actually, that
Find
would
your
wanna read your
story.
story can see it, but instead it's that you don't want to get in trouble with the admins.
Yeah, what they'll tell your mom. Like,
It's
what are they
especially-
gonna do?
It's especially great because this comment is from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, even if fanfiction.net had rabid admins who are constantly on everyone's case, what the fuck are they gonna do? They delete your story, ban your account, and then what? You just make another one.
Yeah.
Like, there's no moderation on this site. Why is anyone afraid of that?
I mean, just the
Or, like-
idea of it, I guess, might.
Yeah,
they're just
just-
hoping that might keep people somewhat in line. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, there's another story here that I want to read. The next one in the MTSU pack. This one's pretty short. It's called Crossover Heroes Rise of the Creepypastas.
Oh,
And it's
no.
an Attack
That's a
on
very
Titan
scary-
Mario crossover.
Okay,
Oh.
that's what?
That makes me wonder if this is supposed to be a troll, but I don't think so. Because the description reads, in this story, many heroes were transported into a haunted abandoned mansion that no one came out alive for a reason unknown.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's supposed
that
to have Aaron,
no one came out alive.
and it's gonna have Aaron and Mario in it, but you can see the word count's not that long.
Oh, this one was a request, right?
Oh, was it?
think so.
Who requested it? Yes, Levonx, or I hope
Levonx.
we say his name right. Okay.
Yeah.
Or their name right. Sorry. Warning. The following fanfiction is rated T for teen. There will be some violence and gore in the battles.
Okay.
The end.
The setup is the warning.
It's about the words they don't write.
Yeah, this is like jazz, dude. It's about the characters they didn't include.
I mean,
It's not even merely the setup, it's just merely the disclaimer.
merely the warning. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't
Really the
even give
warning.
you a description of what the story should have been.
it's not an MTSU, it's an MTSW.
Yeah.
Merely the said warning.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
as these
if you are
stories-
going in,
sorry.
sorry, I was just going to say, if you are going into the battle, you should first go to your local potion seller and ask for his strongest potions. But
That's true.
very important.
well, as these stories get shorter, they actually are getting more reviews.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're
Which
right.
is amazing. It makes me wonder if I just put up like a one-word story, will I get like 1,000 reviews?
Yeah.
But starting at the bottom, Hua says, OP, where is the story, mate? Where is it?
Okay.
Give me the story.
The next guest says, boring.
Okay.
Which
mean-
is not the main problem with this story.
I mean, my what's the word? My objection to that one is there is nothing here to find boring
Yeah.
because there's
not
nothing
enough.
here.
Yeah. Like, if there was a story, it might be boring.
Yeah, but
There's
there
no
is
story.
nothing. There's nothing to find boring.
I hate warnings. I live my life breaking all OSHA rules all the
Yeah.
time, living
Oh, no.
dangerously.
If I see a sign that says "keep off grass," I walk on the grass. If I see one that says "warning falling rocks," I just hang out underneath, shouting really loud to get avalanches to occur.
Yeah.
Because I don't follow the rules and I don't follow warnings.
It's amazing I'm alive still, actually.
Yeah, asshole.
I got way luckier than I deserve to be. And then finally, guest who asks a very calm and composed question of, how is this mark complete when you haven't even wrote anything? Please update. I'm sure you'll write an amazing story, but just write it first.
Don't assume. Okay, you'll make an ass out of you, Manny.
Right.
Okay.
I love how positive it is after screaming at the guy.
Yeah, it's
Listen here, you fuck! I think you've got a lot of promise.
Yeah.
but
Got a
you
lot of potential, and
but-
I'm sure that you'll do great things.
you gotta what's the word? Fuck. You gotta apply yourself first, man.
You motherfucker!
Apply words onto this website first.
You piece of shit! You didn't even write anything! Next time, come up with a cool title like you did, and then write the full story. And then people will probably love it.
Yeah. I believe in you.
I believe in you, man.
Motherfucker. All right. We have one more story to look at.
Number 4
This
here.
was a request by Anonymous. Yeah, MTSU number 4. First Love, Parappa X Reader.
Oh boy. An
Which actually
X-Reader
is in the
story.
Parappa the Rappa section. So
Oh, hey, that's, you know what?
yeah.
1 point.
It's not in like Naruto X Hell's Kitchen. You know, as far away as possible.
Hell's Kitchen, X-Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh!
So this is by UJL and PTR fan. Jammer Lammy and Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, I
fan.
figured that was just Ujjal and Picture.
Yeah. My favorite initials.
Ujjal and
I
Picture.
guess. Yella, you want to read the description?
Yeah, sure. You are a female introvert and a bit depressed.
Wow, way to call me out. Jesus.
Damn.
Fucking Christ.
Holy shit. How can they just
How do they
read the-
know?
Yeah, how do they know that anybody who reads this is both of those things? That's just amazing. You change
me
your
out.
you change your personality. That's kind of weird. Thanks to Katie, PJ, Lammy, and Parappa. There's something you really like about Parappa. Do you love him? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. You know everything,
I'll
apparently.
tell you what, it's probably his fat ass.
Uh-huh.
Or even his flat ass.
Or even just
Yeah, flat ass.
his ass. Obviously, it's never going to happen, so that's why it's under fantasy.
That wasn't
Holy
obvious to me.
Holy shit,
Wow.
what a burn. Like, I think it's not intentional. What a fucking burn, because, you know, it is under
Yeah.
fantasy and friendship.
Yeah.
They could have just put it under, like, romance and friendship, but no, it's like, it's never going to happen. So
You're
this is a
never gonna
fantasy
fuck him.
story. This is a fantasy story. Like, this is never gonna happen, you crazy... I mean, it's never
like,
gonna happen because Parappa's
You're
not real,
a female introvert and a bit depressed. You really like Parappa, but Parappa has no room in his heart for dumb bitches like you. Like, what? Huh? What?
Shit.
But I wanted to fuck Parappa.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
You know, since you're on an oh my god, or like a what the fuck mood, can you... Bob, I really want
sure.
you to read this author's note.
Just to clarify, I am only making this for Parappa fangirls or females that love Parappa the Rapper. If this story gets popular, I will make a male version.
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you're not female, then fuck right off.
Well, you know, at least us three won't have any problems.
Also,
here, so.
even if you are female, you're never getting with Parappa. So
Yeah,
fuck
that's
right
just
off.
that's just a fantasy dream delusion
Yeah,
you
you
have.
dipshit. I wish I could have labeled this story fantasy/dipshit
Whoa.
for you.
All right.
You're in it.
And before we start, as much as I wish I could just give the full effect of something surprising that happens in this story, I guess probably I should do a little warning disclaimer.
warning,
But there
yeah.
is like a dark topic for one sentence.
Yeah, there's a mention
in
of
it,
self-harm, so if you're not gonna... It's very stupid, as usual.
Yeah.
When we cover stories like this, if they mention something stupid, the only reason we're covering it is because they mention... Or, not stupid. If they
They
mention
do it-
something dark,
they
the
do it
only
so
reason
bad.
we're covering it is because we feel they covered it so stupidly that it's funny. But
Yeah.
if you want to tap out, we get it. Thank you for watching.
Sorry. So let's start with First Love. You just moved to Parappa Town. You feel depressed because your old place was where your childhood was.
Damn.
Seeing all your friends disappear made you depressed, and you turned into an introvert quickly.
That's...
You did have online friends, usually referencing memes.
Wow.
Call me out like
Fucking
that.
calling me out. What the fuck?
Yeah, we
then-
sit in chat and just be like, "Oh, here comes that boy."
But then you always wondered why friends in real life couldn't be like that.
I mean, they can be, though. It's,
Do you
okay,
really
yeah, like
want
one-
that?
well,
I mean-
also, like, do you mean like your online friends would only post memes all day?
No,
I
they
don't.
only speak in memes.
Damn. I mean, I wouldn't even want them as my online friends if that's all they did.
Hey guys.
What?
E.
Well,
My God.
I guess since
Also-
this is a Parappa story, I do want to quote, I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door. Psh. Oh! I swear to God, I think about that like, wait, I've watched that so many times, actually. It's really good.
One thing, though, I have to say, I don't like how this asserts that the only way people, or how this makes it seem like the only way people will be introverts is through depression, and that being an introvert is on its face a bad thing. That's
Yeah,
kind
they've
yeah.
managed to take it's introversion, depression, and meme culture, and just casually threw them all together as though they're one thing.
one thing, and with heavily negative connotations, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your name was... Insert your name, lol.
Okay, hold on. Let me just
Lazy.
inspect Element and fix that up.
And you were 14 years of age. A bit... What, you were? Is this happening in the past?
I mean, my name was, so apparently that's
yeah.
also not my name anymore.
Oh my god, so wait, they're doing an X-reader where they're speaking in second person to you, but everything happened in the past, so it's like, you're like 60 years old sitting on your rocking chair on the lawn remembering this.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Or
instead
being
of like
told your
Okay.
memories.
Wow.
Whoa, and you were 14 years of age, a bit too young for love, but your mental age was a bit older.
Gross.
That's,
Fuck
yeah,
right off.
the
Gross.
that is.
Unless
You've got that
Parappa's, like,
exactly
fucking 30,
backwards.
Why did you do that?
You've got
Yeah.
that completely fucking backwards. Mental age was a bit older. Never say that, you disgusting freak. But too young for love? Anyone can love. Love just happens. Why did you get that part wrong?
Don't know.
Weird. Love was an interesting thing to you, and you wanted to see what love was like. Since you were introverted, it was kinda hard for you to make friends.
Wow.
I suppose that,
Again,
I mean,
that's
depends.
Great order.
Yeah. Also,
By the way, just want to be clear. I'm not saying it's okay. The age gap, right? I'm not.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I just want to be clear that young people experience love. That
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
make it okay for to break
Yeah.
rules.
Like, if you meet Parappa at school here, why did you even say that?
Yeah, like what the fuck is
that's-
all this?
Like,
Yeah.
unless Parappa is like some 30-year-old who does drugs to the kids.
Yeah.
yeah, which,
Why the fuck did you say that? Okay.
in which case there are even more problems, but yeah.
I mean, he is a rapper, and you know what kind of business they get into.
You know what, all that rap music and all that,
Mm-hmm.
it's all just a bunch of sex, drugs, and
Fuck,
rap
fuck.
music.
Killing people. Fuck.
Yeah, that's all rap
I'd kind of like to read this
Oh,
next
by all
paragraph
means.
because again, this is where the crazy line is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can react to it, but I'd like to just get the day you met your friends was a normal school day at first. Finally, it was lunch.
Finally.
You didn't know where to sit, so you sat somewhere random.
Oh.
There was Katie, Lammy, PJ, and Parappa. Sunny was gone because she was depressed and hanged herself.
What?
Parappa was still really upset about it.
I
He
imagine.
didn't feel like eating or anything. He was kind of like you.
Were the rest fine?
Is everyone else okay? What's going
There
on?
it's just that one sentence whiplash. Like what?
What?
Just threw that in there. Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
a little aside. Just setting up Parappa's general mood, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't Sunny usually hang? Sit with them? Where is she? Oh yeah,
Doesn't she
she's out at the
usually
moment. She's
hang?
dead.
This is usually just hang around.
She doesn't. Yeah.
My God.
Ah, Jesus.
I felt gross.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Hey, are you
yeah,
new?
being introverted is definitely the same thing as being really sad that
Yeah.
your girlfriend is.
Yeah, introversion is clearly just happens because people are depressed. That is just that's how that
Right.
works.
Everyone starts as an extrovert, but then if they get depressed, like that's
If trauma
how people
occurs-
become introverted.
Yeah. It's only due to trauma.
No one
Remember,
is ever
kids,
naturally.
if you need to talk to someone, do so. Don't commit Scooby-side.
Ruh-roh.
Roro, kids. Okay. Hey, are you new?
Katie Cat asked.
I haven't seen you before. You nodded.
You nodded. Yeah,
Okay.
missing end punctuation.
Thank you.
I moved here 2 weeks ago, actually.
Oh, no, wait. I think that's the reader or the viewer.
Oh, yeah, I guess I just did that. But
Oh,
if
okay.
one of you want to be the viewer.
I mean, I'll be reader.
Are we gonna do the countdown thing for this one line?
No. Which
Huh?
line?
Normally, when we have an ex-reader, the viewer voices
Oh.
the character.
I don't think there's enough of that to bother.
Okay, we'll just voice them for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved here 2 weeks ago, actually.
Lammy looked at Parappa. You noticed Lammy all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, it's like, oh hey,
whoa.
Lammy's
Jesus, I didn't even see you there.
here. Whoa, are you a ghost?
You looked at both of them and asked.
Are you two okay?
Lammy nodded, and Parappa didn't even hear you.
Okay.
Oh, this is Lammy.
No, yeah.
No.
that's Lammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Lammy asked.
Wait.
No,
No,
it's
that's-
very confusingly written, but yeah, that
okay,
was Lammy.
Okay, here. What's your name? Lammy asked. I'm Lammy. I'm insert your name here. That's how it's supposed to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. It's just very confusingly written because it's written badly.
So let's start.
What's your name?
Lammy asked.
I'm Lammy.
I'm your name here. I moved here 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
I'm sounding
Parappa looked-
depressed.
Wait, I moved here, but I didn't bother going to school for like 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks of just
Or maybe it's the first day. I don't know.
fucking hanging out.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the family at home because I don't leave that place.
Parappa looked up at you. Up?
Yeah, I guess.
Where was he?
He's
I mean,
looking down. He's
I get-
sad, and that
I-
means he's looking down.
Oh, okay.
I-
I thought he was like very small or on the floor.
I think
That
I
too,
think
he's flat.
I think he is sitting and maybe Reader is still standing? Question mark? I
Who
don't know.
cares?
Okay.
This is PJ Barry, and that's Parappa.
Lammy pointed to them. Ring!
Ring! Yeah.
Did it now?
Ring!
Okay.
It ringed with like a 4-hole exclamation.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, it's an explanation mark.
Helps you understand.
That it's loud.
Yeah.
Bye, nice meeting you.
You said and ran off to your next class with your book.
My singular book for the
My
entire
one
school
book.
day.
I love this final line. Bold, italics, underline.
Is it like supposed to be like thoughts and they
I guess,
decided
yeah.
to do it like this? Okay, then I guess I'll do it. I wonder what that dog was upset about.
The end.
I'm glad that
Wow.
Parappa's still a dog.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. That's the end of the story. Let's check out the reviews.
Let's check out the reviews.
Psyche Clone says, "Well, now this is certainly something out of the ordinary. I wonder where you take it."
I wonder
the
too.
places you go.
Yeah. A lifty fangirl who says, "Oh shit, Sonny, no," and then was cut off, I suppose.
Swept away. 95 Kara said update ASAP.
Okay.
And then
the
2
meme
years
machine,
later.
Yeah, said, I am moved by this story. It is so great. My heart collapsed into a black hole.
In case you were curious, that's not a proper haiku.
Damn.
That's 749.
I wasn't curious, but I'm glad that you said so anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there
God.
you go.
And it,
More MTSUs from fanfiction.net.
merely setups, nothing else.
Whoa.
Thanks for watching. Our Patreon changed to just having a single $1 tier, so all those folks are listed on screen. The main reward is getting extra consideration for getting pulled in to voice characters in Fate, the huge series we're running as long-form streams. If this is all news to you, go watch the announcement video we have as the featured video for subscribers on our channel page. Take care, get vaccinated, and have a great day.